Hi, welcome to the MBA Show. We're on vacation this week, so we've been airing episodes of classic MBA Show reruns. I'm Miro Kaz.
I'm the real Tom Rose.
And today we're going to take a trip back in the archives into the 1980s, those go-go days.
Corporate raiders.
LBOs.
Oh yeah, big stuff. Coke.
Coke. Both New Coke and Coke. I'm excited to see how we look.
All right, let's take a look at this clip. All right, let's take a look at some jargon.
What's our jargon today, Tim?
Our jargon for this week is LBO, the leveraged buyout.
So what's a leveraged buyout?
That's a lot like a regular type of business transaction, except it's set to the motion picture soundtrack of the hit movie Wall Street.
I'm a Wang Chung fan myself.
Seriously though, a leveraged buyout is when you take out a large loan and you use the cash from that loan to buy out a business.
So this is most famously used in hostile takeovers, where the management team doesn't want to sell the business, but let's say they're sitting on a lot of cash. A corporate raider, or as we call them, a hero, takes out a loan so big that they're able to go directly to the shareholders and offer the shareholders a price for their company that they basically can't refuse, and then they buy out the entire company.
And what's great about this particular type of play is that after you buy out that company, any cash that they have on hand, you get to take that cash and use it to pay off that loan that you took out. So
we've modeled a little bit example.
Let's do a little example of this.
I'm a fat cat business with a management team that hasn't had to work before, and I'm sitting on giant cash that I can't invest well for my investors.
I'm an evil corporate leader, and I take out a bunch of debt, and I'm going over and scaring the business away. So, here's the new financial structure of your company. What's great about this is the leverage, right? So profit and returns in a scenario like this might be all multiplied by 10.
Well, but explain. I'm the business. I'm still making, let's say, the same $100,000 a year that I was making before.
Yeah, but so when I bought your business, maybe I only put in $10,000 of actual cash when I got the loan for $100 and gave it to you. So I only put in 10 to get a company that's worth $100.
So percentage-wise, you get a $100,000 profit on just a $10,000 investment.
Exactly.
So it's like 10x.
We cannot lose.
What do you mean?
We cannot lose.
What do you mean?
We cannot lose this we cannot lose money on this bit.
Well, what? But what if we do lose money?
What if we lose? I mean, what if we quit our jobs and start nonprofit companies? So this shows why you don't want, if you're a company, you don't want to sit on mountains of cash.
Why? Well, you know, why is that?
Well, I mean, because people will come in, buy your company, and they'll use that cash against you. They'll use it to pay off their loans.
Isn't that totally irresponsible if people can come in and just steal your cash?
No. What's irresponsible is giving somebody a loan that has no credit, no down payment, and no job, like a mortgage.
Oh, come on. No one would ever give anyone a mortgage like that. That's why we have our savings and loan institutions here, to protect us against things like that. This would never, ever happen.
Yeah, I know.
It would be
totally ridiculous.
It would be the collapse of the American economy if that should ever happen.
So what's on your radar, Miro?
This weekend, a lot of Coke.
Well, it is the 80s. Thanks for watching with us this week. I'm the real Tom Rose.
I'm Miro Kaz. Make sure to subscribe to us on iTunes. And meantime, you've been watching the MBA Show.
Getting it together and you just like